so welcome back to a new episode of Factorio Let's Play. I just finished uploading episode 2, so I figured might as well hurry up and get recording, get some more videos out there. Got some feedback about ownership of the game. I understand, I shouldn't really be playing it because I haven't got the game, but on the other hand, I don't have the money to buy the game yet, so just give me some time. It shouldn't take too long to get. I've already planned it out, so I've already, got a list of things I'm going to buy with the money I'm going to get soon. There we go. Well, that's everything here is done, so just reiterating my memories about how I want this map to be laid out. That was the lights that I said I was going to do. I'll leave research for now. I don't hear any noise. Is that because of my headphones? Yes, it is. A slider on my headphones is returned. Hopefully I won't do as many edits as I did in the last episode, because I've said things that I wish I didn't say. Or wish I'd said right, at least. That's a pain in the arse, that base, and it's being covered, so yeah, good thing I expanded the turrets. I should really hurry up and build walls. Yeah, I'll do that now. 2 of these, 1 of you, and I suppose I only need, for now, I have you there. And you feed into these 2. Oh. Like that. And oh. So, goals for this episode, I would like to get the foundries up and running, or the smelting. I've got enough resources, so I should easily be able to get it done. I want to have, at the start of the game, 16, I think, so that's 8 either side. And I normally like to feed them into 2 iron plate outputs. My memory's just being slow, don't mind that. I don't need you there. And can't have you there, I'll have you there instead. And both of you, I'll have 1 feeding into a wooden crate. And the other one will feed into the assembly machine I made, which will make walls. So that way I can have a little leftover resources myself. I can't do that. And I forgot I need also have 1 of you supplying it into a chest, which I'll have here, just so both the chests are conveniently next to each other. And there you go, automatic walls. It's nothing. Oh, I didn't start the timer. There you go, you got an extra 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know. I can't be bothered to edit it out, so it just means a longer upload. Each upload takes about 1,800 to 2,400 minutes, which is in the region of 1 to 1.5 days. Be thankful you even get in the videos. Not that I'm saying, you should be watching me. There's another example of me running my mouth again. Whenever I say something that might offend you, just ignore it, because it's just me saying it. I suppose that's more reason why you shouldn't ignore it, or you should, I don't know. Depends on your outlook. There, now I've collected all that crap, I can just run all the furnaces. And the iron ones up here as well. That's everything. Okay. Iron plates. You should have a backlog now because I don't need much more iron guns until I grow this. I don't know why I built another burner and set up for copper. I should have just planned out for that. So I'm going to need 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 32 of you. 10, 20, 32. And let's get away from that, it's quite loud. Now that I have all the necessary, I need 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 furnaces, plus another 8 furnaces. Yep. And a bunch of transport belt. I already have the numbers of material I need in my head, give or take. The transport belt and electric poles, I pretty much know exactly how it's going to be set up. I always do this setup. Some people like to have a buffer chest between the lines so they're always smelting, but the furnaces themselves act as a buffer chest, so with 16 furnaces I already have 1.6 thousand iron stored in the furnaces, and I don't really need any more than that, so well, I have enough as it is. And now I need to start planning out. I didn't. Oh, alright. I'm waiting on materials. Where did the transport belt had go? I swear I had transport belt, didn't I? Oh, I used it for splitters, right? Because when you craft something, it instantly uses the item in your inventory, and it has any leftovers crafted. Oh, it's going to take forever to get all that stuff. What should I do in the meantime? Got another 15 minutes left on this episode because I didn't start the timer until a bit later. I'll just walk around the map. I suppose I could do research. No, that paused the game for the time being. Submachine guns I do need. Could have put the stone here, or here actually, because I had enough for 2 electric miners. But I think it's fine as it is. What? Oh, right. Because, oh, I see. So I didn't actually need this second one here. Because it needs more stone to smelt into bricks. It's 1 furnace per drill. Whereas iron, you need 2 drills, two furnaces per iron, or copper ore, because it can feed into both and keep them both cooked. Yeah, then I'll just have to make another one. This can be a lot more compact. And I'll put it down here. I'll put it down here because it's already next to where power is. I don't want that yet. I don't want that yet. I don't need it. I kind of want it. I'll go for this because that gets me better armor. I can go there. That'll go there. That can go there, and that can go there. You see, if I'd put the copper this way, then I could have fed coal directly into this furnace. But then I wouldn't be able to really. I could have, but it would have been. I suppose it would have been hard and difficult in either way. There's always going to be some inconvenience. Okay, I'll just leave that for now. Actually, no, it's just going to take a couple of seconds. I'll put the electric drill down straight away. Come on, there we go. And that'll feed directly into the stone furnace, and that'll begin making bricks for me. And now that I have bricks being made, bricks, I really need to work on my pronunciation. It comes through a bit odd on the microphone. Bricks sound like pricks and, you know, various other words. Okay. Cut down these trees here, which is a massive pain in the arse, and I can have copper here and iron here. Gold can split this way and the copper go straight ahead and the iron go straight ahead. But then it's just a matter of where would I put the main belt, the main bus rather. Because I haven't really got much room to expand. I won't know till I start building, so I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll start with iron first, because you always need a ton of iron, and there's no space here that is occupied, so I can only make 1 of these at the moment. Okay, 2 belts on the bottom. So if this is the very bottom of the iron, it will be like that. And that. Then I'll have the furnaces set out like this, because when I expand into the electric, I'm going to need this space because the electric furnaces take up 3x3, whereas these only take up 2x2 space. Okay, armour. I can make armour, I think. That, and there. Yep, that's right. And now I'm going to need these running along here. These will feed into the belt, so when I expand it, I can then move the inserter from here to here. Because I'm going to also have thingies going along like that. Which is why I made the splitters, because they're going the wrong way, but like that. Wait, that's not quite right, it's that, yeah. So now it will evenly distribute on both sides. So even though I'm side loading, it doesn't matter, because this side load will put it on this side load and this side load, and it'll balance it out across. It's an expensive method, but it works. I'm going to need quite a lot more of these. It's faster to make them individually than it is to make them in groups of 5, because it crafts the gears. I've already said this. There. And then the same on this side, so it's just a copy of the opposite side, and that's my efficient design. Which is why I needed 32, because there's 16 furnaces, and I'm going to have iron input, iron output, and coal input, which is the long inserters. So 32 of these and 16 of these, like this. So you can get an idea right now of how this works. Oh. There we go. And that's the iron input, output. I'm going to need a bit more belt. I'll put it down to 25, that should do. And now, inserters. I have 1 extra because I took it from the walls down there. I don't need to insert it into the furnaces because it can go directly into it. What I like about this is it's also symmetrical on both ends as well, which make it look good, to my eyes anyway. If it's not symmetrical, it's a sin. There we go. And they'll also come from this end. Oh. No. And there we go. And for power, even though I can put it here, I can't be bothered to move the pole locations when I do eventually expand, so they go here and here. Because when these are 3x3, this space will be taken up, this space and this space, so this means I just won't need to move any of it. That's not quite right. It uses more poles, but there's no real other way efficiently to do it, because of the awkward size of the buildings when you expand to electric. And there we go. Something not quite right about this. It's this pole here. Why is it? I don't. You look ugly. There you go. It fixed itself. It was connecting to that, and I didn't like it. I made 8 of these because at the current level of furnaces, I only need 8, and that'll be enough just to barely fill the demand of supply. I'm going to have them equally distributed. Even if I have to move the iron later on, I'd rather. I'm just trying to make it so it doesn't move too much. Oh. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And that. And then down here, I can't do anything about that, so I'll just here. This is why I'm making steel, so I don't want to make another iron tool because it's just a waste at this point. This is really poorly designed. I don't have any steel on me, so I can't just make any more. Alright. I'll make it because I'm preoccupied at the moment in 5 groups. I'll take that down, and there we go. And finally, there we go. So I still have that little mining operation whilst I'm preparing to upgrade. That's a pain in the ass. Oh, I wonder if I can spread it a bit more. And it's just short of the reach. If I had steel, I would be so much happier. You know, better electric poles. I'm going to need another splitter. ×2. So I can split the coal here and then split the coal here. And I'll prepare the backlog of iron. And connect the furnaces. There we go. Make some lights whilst I'm here. And move the iron. That was ideal, but this isn't quite as ideal. Nope. There we go. Now it's just missing fuel, which I just need to connect up, which means I'm going to need more of you. Yeah. And here. Nice and evenly matched lighting. So nice to have lights. nearing the end of the episode. I only managed to get one of these set up, but that's fine. It's been a bit of an extra long episode because, well, you know why. Get some stone walls on those turrets as quickly as possible, because with these I should be expanding the reach. I'll just do that for now. And I'll leave that as it is. And that as it is. And that as it is. It's a pain in the ass because I don't have any steel tools, so it will look like ugly until I get some. I can just make some now, I think. There you go. Need some iron. Yeah, make me a handful of steel so I can have that ready. And whilst I'm on my way down here, might as well make a few more. And this is where it begins, give or take. Keeping an eye where that will be in the way. Oh. Yeah, I thought that would be in the way as well. No, I will do that. I was thinking of using a splitter, because that way it doesn't have the side, the corner loading, which has a bit of an extra journey. But then I realise I don't care. Of course, the temporary still will be in the way, because if it wasn't in the way, then it would be easy. Is that enough? Not quite. There you go. And there goes that way, and that goes that way. It probably would be easier if I just made the iron ore underground, but then my life would be easy. Yeah, so as you can see, it should be side loading on both sides, which you can't really see well at the moment. Let me just dump this iron. So if I get rid of the excess here and pick it up all the way through, what you'll notice, or start noticing, is that they match 50-50 on all ends. It was just uneven because the coal was on its way to the furnaces. See, like it's being evenly distributed on both sides. So it's always going to be this line going slowly forward. 30 seconds left on the timer. So I suppose this is the end of episode 3. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because I'm going to have to Photoshop a new number, because the Factorio logos doesn't come with any, but, you know, I shouldn't be complaining because, you know, it's the first time I've ever seen someone do that. Give you art so you can choose the, let me just turn the timer off before it goes, and throw some coal in here. They normally don't ever give you art to use for your logo, because they did it because they wanted it to look professional. They're like, this is a professional, our first professional game, I want it to look good, or maybe it's not their first, I don't know, but they clearly put a lot of time into it, so they give you these sort of, you know, here's a logo, Factorio logo, here's the older logos, you can use them in your YouTube emblem, not emblem, but, you know, the picture that you use to represent their thumbnail, that's the word, so represent their video, and they want it in a high quality manner. I couldn't really get my hands on a decent background. I didn't like the ones they give you, but I managed to, using Photoshop, tweak the Factorio logo so it includes the part 2 in the font type, because it doesn't have the part and 2 and 1, so what I'm doing is I'm copying and pasting the previous text, taking the F out and using that to make the 1, taking the A, making it to make the 2, and things like that to make the you know, Frankensteining, I think is the way it's said, to make the logos part 1, part 2, part 3 all the way through. It's a bit more effort, but it's small things I enjoy. Oh, now I've got this. Before the end of the episode, I'll wrap it up now. I'm going to take apart this miserable thing. Okay, there we go. There. No, I'm going to need to redo that. It shouldn't take too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that here. An extremely long episode indeed. That here. That here. That. Here. No, there's no point. Oh, that's not what I expected. They attacked and destroyed my telephone poles first. Strange. Well, I've got to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.